Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play GeoGuessr. It is Saturday, November the 10th, and it is 43 years ago today that the Edmund Fitzgerald sank into Lake Superior on a trip from the western part of Superior down to Cleveland. And as we've been alluding to this entire week, we're going to do a special challenge just related to that. If you grew up in Michigan or even probably over Ohio, I don't know. But certainly if you grew up in Michigan, you knew all about Gordon Lightfoot's song, you knew about the Edmund Fitzgerald, you knew about that shipwreck and what it was. And as far as a total loss of life, I mean, 29 people died, which doesn't sound like a lot these days, but it's certainly a lot of people in one go, and they still really don't know why the ship went down. But we're going to learn some facts today, courtesy of Sagittarius, our longtime contributor, and this challenge was created by him, so there will be some facts after each round that he will type into the chat, and hopefully he's ready to cut and paste because you know how I am. I tend to just move. Here we go. We're on Prospect Street at the Hannah Theater at Playhouse Square. This looks like Duluth. Prospect and 14th. Let's head over to Duluth first, see if that's actually true. Because it looked very similar. Let's see if this works out. First street, third, fourth, 17th, 10th. No, maybe not. Okay, so we will figure out where we are. Clearly, I have misremembered things. But we're at 14th and Prospect Streets. Do we go into Playhouse Square? Seems the most promising out of all those options. The Great Lakes Theater, the Hannah. Parking for the Hannah. Oh, there are two different things. Because the perfect lineup could get you $18. Wow. That was back when sports betting was very much nebulous. Cleveland's Classic Company. Ah, you sneaky devil, you. This is the end of the trip. 14th and Prospect. Sadly, I have been here. I should have recognized this immediately because I've never been to Duluth. All right, Prospect and 14th, Playhouse Square. It's on this side of the river, I believe. No? The flats are here. No, it is on this side of the river. 9th, 12th, 17th. So 14th is in here somewhere. There it is. There's Playhouse Square. We were on Prospect. I should be close enough. This map better be big enough that I can get to. Okay, 4 meters off anyway. 5,000 points. I feel, you know, like I need Shadow Stevens. You know, to give me circle gets the square. Okay, so headquartered here in the historic Hannah building was the Ogilvy Norton Company, operators of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Oh, okay, cool. In 1988, they moved operations to a different building in the city, and in 2008 were purchased by a Belgian company and left Cleveland after a 154-year history. So the SS Edmund Fitzgerald was an American-owned tanker, the largest of its kind on the Great Lakes when it was first introduced in 1958. And actually, at the time, the largest shipwreck, and I believe it still is the largest shipwreck in the Great Lakes. So there you go. That was an Ogilvy Norton Company, which is now in the Hannah building. The Hannah Theater. I'll forgive you the blurriness. It is an Edmund Fitzgerald challenge, so there's only so much you can do. I'm guessing that's the old Ironworks, but we'll see. I guess it wasn't really an Ironworks; it would have been an iron mine if that was the beginning of where we were. We'll find out. Just keep an open mind to everything, right? Actually, this looks like it may be Detroit. Detroit. He shoots his scores! It's a little Dave Strader for you. And if you've watched National Hockey, remember Dave Strader was ours first. Broke his teeth with, yeah, actually, this probably is, because E-Course is a road in Detroit. But he broke his teeth as a Fox Sports announcer with the Detroit Red Wings. Other channels are available, but, I mean, that's where he worked. Outer Drive, what the hell road are we on? Are we actually on E-Course? That was a good camera disguised as a bad camera? I hate when that happens. Sorry to pop your mic there with the shootsy scores, but that's exactly how I did it every time. It was awesome. I love Dave Strader. Southfield Road. We're going south. I'm going to assume it's E-Course in Southfield then. Okay, E-Course Road, Southfield Road. Southfield Road's up here somewhere. That's the Southfield Freeway, but that's, I mean, don't get lost. That's the Lodge. I think Southfield Road is down here. Yeah. Okay, good. And E-Course is the city thereof. Oh, we might have been on West Jeff. Outer Drive, Jefferson Avenue. Very, very possible we were on Jefferson Avenue. We may have even been into this business. Westfield Street at the Levi plant. This looks very, very possible as where I was. Let's go back and see if we came out at Westfield Road, because that could be it. I don't think this is a good disguise as a bad one. I think it's just a bad camera. Oh, here we go. 100 Westfield Road. Yeah, okay, I mean... We actually might have been on this side of this railroad track and then crossed over to the next one. 5,000 points, Shadow Stevens! I would love to have Shadow Stevens. That'd be cool. In 1957, the SS Edmund Fitzgerald was built near here at the Shipmart E-Course by the Great Lakes Engineering Works. In 1961, the facility was sold to Great Lakes Steel Corporation. Hey, cool. No, really, it was. I've got the facts that prove it. Really, if you want more facts, you should be paying more attention because they're coming hard and heavy. Snowview. Got something to say. You should hear it. Oh. I'm happy to make time for your feelings, but you have to admit I already do. I really wanted to read that sign. Agawa Crafts, Canadian Carver, 18 kilometers. 18 kilometers? 10 kilometers. Closed for the season. We appear to be in Canada. I will admit I did not expect to be in Canada during this challenge. Maybe we're at the Sioux. Which I don't know if that's how Canadians refer to Sault Ste. Marie, but it's how we refer to it in Michigan. The Voyageurs Lodge, Sand Beach. That's in 16 kilometers. Wow. Oh, no. I keep looking over at this damn Google car submerged in water. Sunset Shores, 19 kilometers. The distances are getting farther. The farther we go in this direction. It's like nobody wants to build near each other. No parking, snow route. Voie de something I cannot see. Vendement, it looked like, but that's not a real word, I don't think. Not like I speak French. Remember those Budweiser chameleons from back in the day? Some of you may be too young. Pancake Bay? Dude, I want some pancakes. One of my friends was at a pancake breakfast. I'm laughing because Sagittarius says, well, now we know how they got those views on the Great Barrier Reef. Just drove the car. Export permit office, moose, bear, deer. You can export moose? You gotta be careful. The moose wants to bit my sister. Is that a moose crossing sign? Oh my god, it is. Night danger. Danger de nuit. There are moose. Dude, I would love to see a moose. Like Google car. Do you think they'd ever do it? I mean, moose do not give one rat's behind about a car. They absolutely will be like, okay, no problem. landed in Alaska, one would imagine. Was that a moose? No, it's just a car, so, sadly. Are moose nocturnal? Why would there only be danger for moose at night? Please be the name of a city. Ugh. Pancake Bay. Saw one in real life in Newfoundland. Those things are supposed to be huge. Pancake Bay, like, rings a mind, like I've been to Pancake Bay, or like I've seen it on a map before. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. So chances are good we're on the Transcan. This is Pancake Bay. So we're heading more east from when we started. Let's go back and head west a little bit and see if there's any better descriptor. We're curving back north here. We're running north-south along something. Maybe along this. Along something. Something, Dr. Jones. What's with the white and green little square things? See what I'm seeing? We're north of Pancake Bay. We're along this part. I didn't see that road, but I suspect we probably were like right here then, because I didn't see the road. That's my guess. That was a good guess. Just had to go a little farther. One more dip farther and we would have been there. Moose are more active at night. We have learned. Who knew? We knew we were going to learn about the Edmund Fitzgerald today, but we did not know we were going to learn about meese. Yeah, I did. At this spot, you are at one of the closest land locations to the location of the sinking of the SS Edmund Fitzgerald. The actual location was almost directly west where it intersects the U.S.-Canada border. That's true, actually. It was right around here. I know it was a little distance from where it came, like where this weird hook is. Like, there's some sort of agreement between Canada and the U.S. splitting Superior, but I don't remember how it works. But yeah, it was like right around in here. Split in half. There's like 270 some feet in the front half and like 260 feet in the back half or something like that. Or vice versa or whatever. And, or, you know, bow and stern. And one of them was like vertical in the ground, in the lake bed, and the other one was horizontal, like some distance apart. It's crazy. They suspect it broke up before it hit the bottom. What's this? Is it a very long iron elevator? Could be. US 2 and US 53, where they come together. At the Franklin Courts. Happy Hearts Daycare. $20-year, 200,000-mile warranty? What? What Ford, we're in Superior, Wisconsin, by the way, but what Ford dealer would be that stupid to offer that kind of warranty on a Ford? I mean, now don't get me wrong. I mean, full disclosure, I have a lot of family that worked at Ford because they did. I mean, which is up at this part, right? Yeah. Like I just had a moment there where I was going crazy. They've worked at Ford, but like, come on now. 2 and 53 together, this is 2nd Street. When you make a map with all points in the same state or country, would it treat it as a world map or region specific? It's region specific. The way that the score works now, I'm assuming you mean the score, is that it takes the total distance between all points and then uses some algorithm to come up with it, and then always guarantees 15 meters or less are a perfect score. But then it apportions it there out based on the size of the map. So we were under a grain elevator. I would really like to see like a big cross street, but I guess I'll have to do with just this river, which is the Niwajin River, maybe? The Nemaji River? Cool. We just passed north through that. So we were down in this business. Let's go back to the start. Bong Airport? Oh, I didn't even see that. I feel like I've been a little bit betrayed by not noticing that. Alright, so we're going north-south. There was a street sign in the corner. I just kind of ignored it because it was so far away, but maybe we'll be able to scope a little bit about this. We can, actually. We're at 37th and Hosea Street, maybe? 37th is down here, right? Oh, no, it's up. 37th is here. Itasca and Itasca. We're here. I'm assuming this is where they picked up the iron. Oh, you dirty cur. I can see the map. I can! Richard I. Bong. Wow. There it is. You don't need to say anything else to that. It's Richard I. Bong. Where's our fact? Please. And thank you. At 2:15 on November 9th, 1975, the SS Edmund Fitzgerald left the BNSF Railway Dock 1 here in Superior, just northeast of the spot where I spawned. Oh. Probably one of these docks here, or this dock here, one of these somewhere in here. Carrying 26,116 long tons of taconite ore, en route to Zug Island, Michigan, which is in Detroit. As we all know, this was the unsuccessful final voyage of the ship, sinking just west of location number 3. Sank about 8 hours later. So consider that, though. This is a giant ship full of 26,000 tons. Okay, 26,000 tons. And... oh, no, I'm sorry. 32 hours later. But still, like... it feels like a big chunk. It feels like it's going fast for 26,000 tons of iron. Are we on Zug Island? Doesn't look like Zug Island. Spencer City Bar and Grill. Joe's Spencer City Bar and Grill. 613. Not sure where that is. Molson Canadian's on stop. Eh? What is that symbol? Are we in Canada? 1812 to 2005. Wow. Puts up an anniversary clock for 203 years. Watts. Watts, small engines. I like that. That's funny because watts also would be a unit of engine for, or a unit of measure for a small engine. It's probably a name of like a guy, but still entertaining. Running bank high. 902 is your area code. I don't recognize any of these things. We've got to be in Canada. Well, do we? BBB. Is there a Canadian BBB? I don't know. I don't think we're in California. Spencerville, California. Oh, gosh, you're right. Silly me. Highway 416, that'll help. Like, legitimately, that should help. Probably down in the south. Well, why would it be in the south? Referring to watts. Is that an LA thing? You'll have to explain that one. I don't understand that. Yes, you're a cat. I know. Was it Spencerville? Spencerville. Yeah, Highway 416. Look away from some of the lakes. Watts is a neighborhood in LA. Are you okay there?
He's upset because
Oh. What a poor cat. How dare we make our lives better? Look away from a lake. I don't want to look away from a lake, so I need better clues. It's too much work. This might be my only clue, though. 416. I saw 614. I'm like, cool, it's all the numbers. And in the wrong order, though. .416 is a big road? Is it a provincial road? I was assuming it was a county road, so I was ignoring all the provincial roads. I guess I should look at the provincial roads. .416, Spencerville. Huh, what are we doing way over here? What are we actually on? This is Shanley and what? Doesn't say. We're south of Spencerville. It must be on the 21 then. Spencer City Bar and Grill. Wait, that was the thing. That was Joe's place, right? I think that's correct. That is correct. Spam the 5,000. Yes. Okay, you're a cat. I get that. All right. She's gonna change the sheets and go to bed, man. I know how disappointing for you. You'll have to hang out with us. Maybe you could go be on the cat camera since you know I advertised that I'm gonna have a cat. It'd be helpful to have you on it. There wouldn't be any false advertising that way. On September 29th, 1912, Ernest M. McSorley was born here in Spencerville. In 1924, he immigrated with his family just across the border to Ogdensburg, New York. A veteran mariner, McSorley had over 40 years' experience on both the Great Lakes and oceans. He assumed command of the Fitzgerald at the start of the 72 shipping season and commanded 9 ships before joining the crew of the Fitzgerald and was the captain on the infamous last journey of the Fitzgerald. He's buried in Paradise, Michigan. I'm intrigued by that because everything I read is that they never recovered any body. Maybe they finally did. I don't know. Yeah, he was about ready to retire. Crazy, right? It's nuts. Okay, well, there is your anniversary of the Edmund Fitzgerald 43 years ago today on November 10th. Hi. You son of a bitch. That's why you're not supposed to be over there. Damn it. That was a cat cam. Hey, Twitch, stick around. YouTube, it's nice watching you. Hopefully you come back for the next one, and the cat won't disturb everything else, but that's how it is. If you enjoyed this one, click the like button, subscribe to the channel to stay updated on everything that happens, and until next time, cheers.